AD, you guys moved up to 9th today for the first time this season. What does it mean to you when you hear that? And I guess like, how gratifying is it to finally kind of be back in the top 10 and in the play-in mix where you guys have been trying to get to?
It's good, but we're not satisfied. We don't want to stop there. We want to be greedy, get as many wins as possible and try to, keep moving up the ladder. We still got to take care of business and do what we're supposed to do. But it feels good to, move up another spot and continue to chasing our goals, which is to not only be in the play-in, but possibly being in securing the top 6 spot.
AD, I guess your nose got busted up in the second quarter. What was sort of the process of looking at that? And Lakers told us that you didn't get any stitches. Was there an option to get stitches, but you were trying to get out on the court? I was just kind of wondering what happened back there.
I got 2 cuts on my nose, and that's what couldn't stop bleeding. Then obviously my nose was bleeding as well. We're able to put some plug, whatever this is, in there. But it was the cut on the outside that just kept bleeding. So it didn't require stitches. Just had to stop the bleeding, and it took a little process to do so.
Any further concern on that?
No.
I might want to look at that again and look at it. The big picture, the lineage of big men in this organization runs through its entire history. How cognizant of that are you? And with Powell getting his jersey retired tonight, did you think at all at any point about your place in that list?
Yeah, I actually told Powell that I want to hopefully one day be up there as well. I mean, that's a huge honor to be up there with the greats, man, and he deserves it. Be up there, like you say, the list of big men that came through this organization and dominated and left their mark. It's hard not to think about it. And obviously, I want to be in that category, in that group. And whenever my body tells me that I'm done playing, hopefully I'm able to come back here and have a ceremony that Powell and the rest of the big men and other former Lakers have had. So it's truly an honor for him. We got to see Mark as well. So I'm happy for him, and just grateful to be a part of the organization, who's had so many great talents come through here.
Last 2 years, Malika and then Aaron Morris.
AD, going back to the defensive success that you guys have had, when you and Jared Vanderbilt are on the floor together, the team is allowing less than 100 points per 100 possessions, which is pretty dang good. What has allowed you guys to build that sort of defensive connection on the fly so quickly?
Communication. I haven't had much practice time, but, when you have constant communication between the group, it tends to work out. We've been playing extremely hard, and that kind of, cover up for a lot of mistakes. So, him being a defensive guy, myself, and then you had Dennis and AR and all these other guys that, might not seem like defensive guys, but when you got a group of defensive guys around you, it only sparks that, So it's been fun. It's been fun, holding teams, below their average, and that's when we thrive on our best against stops and running. So we got to continue to do that.
Hey, D. What do you think of the nickname Wilt? What was your reaction when Darvin first started calling you that, and what's the challenge there?
I don't even know when that started. I think it was on my stretch before. I don't know. I mean, obviously it's an honor, Wilt, things he done in this league is unreal. To be able to, I think only coach, so I won't say to be in a category with him, but, for coach to think that, he's been around for a long time, seen a lot of, players as a player, as a coach. So for him to think that highly of me, obviously it's an honor. But you got to continue to, keep playing this style of basketball, and then just keep winning. and let the rest take care of itself. But for him to call me that, man, it's funny, but then it's also, an honor.